All right, guys. So remember, this week in grammar, we are talking about contractions. And contractions are an easier, quicker way to write some really common words, okay? And it's going to kind of shorten them up and helps it easier for us to read and write. So, what do we know about contractions? We know that contractions are formed when we combine two words using an apostrophe. And that apostrophe goes where the letters are that we take out. Most of the time when we're making contractions, we leave all the letters from the first word in the contraction and we remove one or two letters from the second word. And remember that apostrophe has to go where those missing letters were. Okay? So, let's review our contractions that we talked about yesterday. We said what's is made up of what is. This is actually a skill you're going to be doing today in your reading lesson. You're going to be breaking apart a contraction to figure out what words are in there. So we have what's is what is. A lot of times if you see an S at the end of the word, it's going to either be is or us. Okay? All right. The next one, they'll, is made up of they will. Most of the time, if we see LL at the end of the word, it is a contraction made with will. Didn't, did not. That N apostrophe T takes the place of that O. So we know that did is paired with the word not. I've. That means sorry, I'm trying to move this out of the way. That means that I is paired with the word have, and that apostrophe takes the place of this H and A. And our last one, he would. Now, this apostrophe in the word would, remember I said most of the time it takes the place of one or two letters. But when we make a contraction using the words should, could, and would, it's going to take the place of four letters. The W, O, U, and the L, and all that's left is the D. Okay? So, when we see an S at the end, most of the time it's going to be is or us. When we see LL, that means the word is paired with will. N apostrophe T means it's paired with not. VE is have, and a D is paired with either would, should, or could. All right? Let's practice by writing some words. All right, so here we go. I'm not going to leave them up there for you today. We're going to try to take some baby steps and see what we can do. All right, here we go. Word number one is didn't. Didn't. I didn't see him standing there. Didn't. I'll give you a hint. That's made up of the words did and not. Didn't. Don't forget your apostrophe. Make sure it's in the right place. Didn't. All right, let's see if you're right. D-I-D-N apostrophe T, because that O is missing. Word number two. Ooh, here we go. This one might be a challenge. Let's see who can do it. Doesn't. Doesn't. My daughter doesn't like vegetables. Doesn't. Think about it. What two words make it up and what letters are missing? Doesn't. Doesn't. All right. Doesn't is made up of the words does not. Does was a red word. D-O-E-S-N apostrophe T. Very good. All right. Our next word is wheel. Now, this does not mean a wheel on a car. This means we'll go to lunch in 5 minutes. We will go to lunch. Wheel. Wheel. All right, that's we will. Here we go. We apostrophe L because the apostrophe took the place of the W and I from will. All right. Next one, can't. 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 cannot. Can't. This is a very common contraction. Can't. Here we go. C-A-N apostrophe T. Now, in this word can't, we don't leave the N from the original word or from the not. We take that one away because there's already an N at the end of that word. So it's not C-A-N-N apostrophe T. It's just C-A-N apostrophe T. And our last word is you'll. You'll. You'll be next in line. You'll. You will. You'll. All right? You will. You'll. Y-O-U apostrophe L-L. Remember, we take out that W and I from will and we put an apostrophe in its place. Great job. All right, here we go. Let's try a sentence. It's a little bit longer today, but it's still a doable sentence. Here we go. We ready? Listening ears first, and then we'll break it down. They'll be around for another night if it doesn't rain. They'll be around for another night if it doesn't rain. That first word, they'll, they will, they'll. Here we go. We're going to break it down into phrases. They'll be around. They'll be around. They'll be around for another night. For another night. For another night if it doesn't rain. If it doesn't rain. So we have two contractions in our sentence. They'll be around for another night if it doesn't rain. All right? So if you are not finished writing your sentence, go ahead and hit pause really quick, okay? If you are finished writing your sentence, let's go ahead and check it. Remember, use your writer's eye, your editing, and let's make sure we have it written down and we learn from our mistakes. Here we go. They'll, there's that word they, and then LL for that we used from will. They'll be around. This word around is a red word. They'll be around for another, that is a red word, night if it doesn't, here's your contraction, does not, doesn't rain. All right, so go ahead and fix, if you have any mistakes, go ahead and fix those, and then we will move on to red words. Today for red words, you're going to need a red crayon, and that is it. Well, a red crayon in your phonics journal or a red marker in your whiteboard, either way, okay? Here we go. Our first word for this week is many. Here we go. Let's write the word many with our red crayon or marker. Here we go. Spell it out loud so that we can get it into our brain. M-A-N-Y, many. M-A-N-Y, many. Last one. M-A-N-Y, many. Good job. Our second word is again. Here we go. Spell it out loud, loud and proud. A-G-A-I-N. Again. A-G-A-I-N. Again. One more. A-G-A-I-N. Again. Good job. The next word that we're practicing is study. Here we go. S-T-U-D-Y. S-T-U-D-Y. Study. T-U-D-Y, study. Very good. And our last sight word for the week is, and this is actually the last sight word for the whole second quarter. So once we do this one, we will know all of our sight words for the second quarter. Here we go. Answer. A-N-S-W-E-R. It's got that crazy silent W in the middle of this word. Okay? A-N-S-W-E-R. Answer. Another one. A-N-S-W-E-R. Answer. Very good. All right, let's review all of our words. Here we go. Went. Still. Ask. Where. From. Why. Think. Give. Know. Would. Always. Over. Sentence. Should. Around. Follow. Away. Different. Because. Another. Letter. Place. Before. Picture. Mother. Green. Good job. All right. I will see you guys in reading group in just a little while. I hope you'll have a fabulous morning.